Right, welcome everyone. So I'm doing an energy reading for Tuesday the 3rd of December. For those of you who don't know, my name is David and I'm a psychic medium. I, as well as doing your run-of-the-mill psychic readings and mediumship, also do collective energy readings as well. So obviously today I'm doing an energy reading for the 3rd of December, and it's a collective energy reading for those of you who are watching this. Also, yeah, I do individual readings as well. If you would like a reading, please feel free to click on the link to my Facebook page and yep, send me a message, and yep, be happy to organise a time with you there. All right, so jumping straight into it. So this morning I uploaded a video where I did feel that tomorrow would be more of a calm energy. Now I did draw out a card on this one, and I feel like that, yeah, if there is a calm energy, it's probably it's probably this evening. All right, so I'm still actually feeling as though there's a lot of that creative energy around, but I do feel as though for those of us who have mastered the energies, and again I keep mentioning it, trying to remain in the present moment to raise your vibration, raise your energy vibration, which in turn helps to stabilize emotions. So if you're anything like me, and you tend to at the drop of a hat tend to look at things negatively, not a good thing to do at the moment. So yeah, just try and keep yourself in as high a vibration as possible. And yeah, as I mentioned, that can be done through trying to remain in the present moment. So that can be through, the best way really is through meditation, and that's through your, what I call your basic vanilla basic vanilla meditation. So that's just sitting there quietly, not necessarily focusing on nothing, but trying to maybe even think of something where you're focusing, even if it's a mantra. Definitely recommend doing that. Or, if you've got a hobby that zones you out, that can also help as well. But probably best, especially with today and moving into tomorrow, not focusing so much on the negative things of the past or any stresses you might have on the future. Easier said than done, I know, but if you do try and remain in the present moment as much as possible, yeah, that would be great. Now, I did draw a card out for today, and I'll show that card in a few moments. But now this is interesting. I haven't really had this in a reading before, or at least I haven't had this in an energy reading recently. I am feeling as though if you happen to have a clear quartz crystal, maybe carry that on you tomorrow. All right, so that's an interesting one. The reason why I feel that, and I just feel spirit telling me this, is it will help to focus your energies a lot more. So it will help to focus more on the positive side of things. Yeah, but just try and make sure that you're focusing on the positive, because if you're focusing on the negative, it might have the opposite result. So you don't want that. All right, so those are probably the key things to focus on tomorrow. Keep your vibration high, keep your emotions as positive as possible. And yeah, if you do have a clear quartz crystal, that's just what I was getting, clear quartz. Also felt if you don't have clear quartz and you've got one of those rose quartz crystals, that's also good for you as well. Okay, so I do feel as though there's something to do with health there as well. All right, so, okay, that's interesting. So now I have been feeling as though, and this might be relating to specifically some people who are watching this, if you do have some health concerns tomorrow, I actually do feel as though it might be a good time to really start focusing on what the feeling would be with the feeling of having good health would be. I don't know if that makes sense. So effectively cultivating the feelings of improved health, even if you're starting one step at a time. So if you've got a particular ailment and you really can't bring yourself to think of what it would be like without that ailment, if you're thinking, probably a good place would be to think about having that ailment dialed down a bit. So for example, if you're in pain, and you can't think of what it would be like not to have that pain, if you can think about what it would be like to have less of that pain. That's just an example, but I just felt that specifically. Tomorrow might be a good time to focus on health improvement. All right. I am feeling as though tomorrow might be a good day to maybe get those vegetables out or that salad out and focus on that instead of having a bag of chips. And that might be aimed at me directly, okay? I fully admit to having a bad diet at times. So tomorrow I might just take my own words and maybe have a salad or just something healthy. Now, the card I pulled out here was the King of Wands. So that's where I was getting that high energy feeling. Now, if you notice here as well, you notice the moon in the corner there. To me, the moon here in this particular case is symbolizing more of a feminine energy. And when I say feminine, I'm actually speaking more of the spiritual side of things. So again, we're in that particular place where we're needing to be focusing on the spiritual. So in this case, focusing on raising our vibration. And I do feel okay, that's interesting. I am also feeling for those of us who are already well and truly focusing on our spiritual path, we're focusing on the meditation. I do feel as though starting tomorrow, there's a portal opening up. Now, you may have heard me talking about portals before, and I might jump on and do another video about this too, where what happens is, on a day-to-day basis, we're choosing our own reality. But I do feel as though this is a particular day, or it's a particular set of days coming up. I feel it's 3, maybe 4 days, where we're actually moving into effectively a different reality. It's a major shift. And I will speak about that in another video, and I will make sure I do it because I feel it's very important to actually create that video. All right. And for those of you who are not quite on a spiritual path, or you might be just jumping on to watch this, I don't feel as though things are by accident. I'd say there'd be some sort of spiritual path opening up, or maybe even an awakening. Generally, it's a case of I would wish an awakening upon you, but also at the same time, I wouldn't, because sometimes it can be painful. All right, so I do feel as though there's a portal opening where there is a major shift in vibration happening. And what I mean by that is people sort of move into different realities. So those of you who, or I'd say those of you, if you're one of those who's focusing more on the negative energy, you're probably not watching this. You're probably watching something else that's a lower vibration, or I guess you could say, probably somewhat inaccurately, more negative content than what you're watching now. We just find ourselves slipping into different realities. All right, so again, I'll do a video where I will attempt to explain it. But yeah, it is a major shift coming up. So make sure your energies are as high as possible. That's my recommendation. All right. Okay, and that's tomorrow's energy. Well, yeah, I guess you can say tomorrow. Well, Tuesday the 3rd's energy reading. And look, if you do enjoy this, I know I am and are a bit still. I'm getting better at it. But look, if you do like this content, please feel free to like and subscribe, and jump onto my jump onto my Facebook page as well. feel free to give my page a like. And I also have content on there. And as I mentioned before, I will have a website up and running very shortly. Now, also do, as I mentioned before, I do energy readings. I do, psychic and mediumship readings, and I also do spiritual art as well. So, currently I'll be got a little bit of a Christmas sale on my my psychic drawings, which also come with a message as well. So, if you want one of those, please feel free to message. I will have some posts on there just advertising my prices and things like that. Anyway, I hope you all have a fantastic day. Hope tomorrow, Tuesday the 3rd of December is awesome for you. And look, whatever you do, keep your vibrations high, keep your thoughts and your emotions high, and have a fantastic week. All right, bye.